Well, we're playing well, both sides of the ball. Offensively, we've been throwing it well. We've been had some youth in the offensive line that I think has really stepped up, probably a year earlier than we had anticipated. Defensively, we changed some things schematically mid-season, which was risky. Had a week to learn things, going from a 3-4 to a 4-3. Had to do it because of personnel and in injury situations, try to get our best people on the field. It took, and that was a big part of the win against St. Francis, Illinois, which was the first of the 4 in a row. So 5 weeks ago, whoever thought, we would be playing for a conference title this weekend, but we are. So we're looking forward to that opportunity.
Is this one of those situations where you really find out, what you guys are made of?
What do you mean, this weekend?
Well, just this run you've been on.
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier to change what you do schematically and attitude and perception from one year to the next. Awfully difficult in midstream to make those changes. And it says a lot for the character and determination of our players and coaches to be able to do that. So, I go back through the years of the ones that just jump out at you as exceptional years. Obviously, when you win it all, you get to the final game, you go from worst to first, from 98 to 99. That year was something that you remember. And this one, which started out difficult. We're 5 plays away from sitting here probably ranked in the top 4. But it didn't work out that way. So by, I think, changing some things schematically, by changing some things in terms of perception and attitude and determination, the character and toughness of our football team really jumped out. And it's been a year I'm going to remember.
In talking with Joey Donaco, he made it sound like maybe the guys were putting maybe a little too much pressure on themselves. Did you ever get a feeling like that?
Well, that's entirely possible. We've had so much success, so long. You win so much and you've done it for so long. You can take things for granted sometimes, and it's easy to peek ahead and, you have to take it a day at a time. You have to take it a game at a time. And, if I question myself, I needed to do a better job with the daily building blocks as opposed to a long-range goal thing. So, yeah, I think that's probably true. I think the pressure was off. And, it's back on again. Now you're playing for all the marbles.
As we look ahead to Saturday, what's the focus in practice going to be? Or what has it been?
It's been the same as it's been for the last month. We're working on the things that we do well, trying to stop the things that they do well offensively, working on this thing. They got a great running back. They got some great receivers. They got a quarterback that throws it. Got a defense that's very strong in the linebacking core. There's a lot of pressure. Got, a host of talented athletes. We're going to have to play well.
Is it one of these games that you really won't have to do much for a pregame pep talk, that the guys will pretty much have a pretty good sense of what the game has entailed?
Oh, I think there's a pretty good rivalry in state here, being as close as we are, that I don't think we'll have to have any Gipper speeches.